Hello everyone. Did you know, according to a 2016 survey by the Babson Survey Research Group, there were over 6.3 million students enrolled in online education. That's 30% of all students that were enrolled in higher education that year. I took classes at TCC while I lived in Korea. I've benefited greatly from being able to take online coursework, and I've been doing it for several years. Online classes help students manage fitting full credit loads into their busy schedules. In this speech, I want to highlight some of the benefits of taking online classes, including increased access to college, higher degree attainment, and meaningful group work. Face-to-face college often hampers these things. It's not accessible to every student. Traditional college requires a large time commitment and an inflexible schedule. Often attendance is key, even if teachers aren't taking your attendance when you go to your classes. Knowing that information and being there and being present is often important to getting a good grade. It can seem out of reach for a lot of students. Not all students can go to physical classes with their busy work schedules. Solely face-to-face college may also hamper degree completion. Face-to-face offers different classes each quarter. Oftentimes you'll have to wait to get that capstone class in. It might not be offered for another 2 quarters, and you're just sitting there wishing that you could complete your degree. It also doesn't always work transportation-wise. A lot of students don't have reliable transportation, or they rely on the bus, and going back and forth to college takes a considerable amount of time. It can put a lot of stress on a person's schedule, especially if they're working full-time. Face-to-face classes don't always provide meaningful group work either, especially in sophomore and freshman level classes. You go to class, listen to a lecture, take notes, memorize those notes, regurgitate that information on a test, and rinse and repeat. I think it's kind of taken for granted that since students are in the same space, they're often not offered meaningful group work together. That's not all classes, but in my experience, it is a lot of them. Group work offers a chance at collaboration, and not doing it, I think, kind of hinders your education as a whole. You can see in my audience survey, 8 out of 12 people, or 60% of those who answered, disagreed that college in the US is accessible enough to those who want to go. There is a way to overcome the shortcomings of attending classes only in person. By taking some of your coursework online, you can enjoy the benefits this format offers. Some might say online college doesn't provide you with the real experience of college. I would have to disagree. Online college has proven incredibly beneficial for myself and many others, and there are many reasons it is a solid choice for students. Online classes aid with increased access to college, with higher degree attainment, and with meaningful group work. Access to college is important, and online classes allow you to do that despite your geographical location. Maybe you don't live near a physical campus, but you're able to take your classes online, so those barriers are removed. A 2016 article by Goodman, Melkers, and Peleus found that online college appeals most to mid-career Americans. These people are working, and they want to get a higher education while working full-time. A lot of promotions kind of revolve around both higher education and work experience, and with online college, you're able to earn both at the same time. It's really a fantastic deal. Online coursework also increases your options. A 2014 meta-analysis by Shea and Bejarano found online students complete their associate's degrees faster than their physical class-only counterparts. You can work from anywhere with an internet connection. I do a lot of my online coursework on my breaks at work, at coffee shops, at my parents' house when I'm visiting on the weekends. Online classes also provide meaningful group work. There isn't kind of that inherent camaraderie that is available in physical classes. You don't get to know your peers unless you make an effort to. So online classes often contain a component, in my experience, where you do meaningful group work with your peers. And this is really important because developing those skills is something that they look for in the workforce. You're often required to work as a team, be it an IT manager at a software company who needs help from developers, or a clerk at a grocery store who needs help from her team. Now that you have heard some of the benefits of online college, let's imagine what it would be like to go to college without
and with its benefits.
Imagine trying to finish your associate's degree in a world where online classes do not exist. You have a 12-credit course load, and you're working 40 hours a week. It's a difficult schedule to manage. You have to support yourself and your 2 beautiful cats. Your classes are in the afternoons, Monday through Friday, so you find yourself working evenings and on the weekends. It's time to register for your last quarter. You're finally going to complete your associate's degree, but that single class you need isn't going to be offered for another 2 quarters, and the closest school that you could go to alternatively is over an hour away by car. If only there was some way you could complete your degree and take classes from the convenience of your own home. Snap back to reality. You do live in a world where online classes exist. You take your classes online, and it's easy to flex around your job schedule. You're taking the same credit load, but from whenever you want, wherever you want. All you need is an internet connection. You can take that last class at a different college, online, and complete your degree on time. No longer having to commute leaves you with more time to spend with those beautiful cats. In this speech, we learned a lot about the benefits of online college, including an increase in college access, student degree attainment, and meaningful group work. Online classes offer a unique and convenient way to complete your degree. So I ask that when you're registering for your last classes, when you're registering for classes next quarter, take into consideration online coursework. You might be able to find a more convenient way to fit those classes into your schedule and complete your degree on time. Thank you so much for listening to me.